Hello, Marcus Lim here with Cosmic Odyssey. This is the Deluxe edition. Okay, so this collects the four classic 4-issue miniseries in the late 80s. And I actually have no recollection of this because it came out, before I started collecting comics, right? So I started collecting in the early 90s, so this is actually before that, right? So yes, but it looks like a very fun blast from the past, this one, right? Cosmic Odyssey, Jim Starlin, Mike Mignola, okay? Old school comic book legends. Darkseid needs heroes, okay? So here's some of the characters. Darkseid, the new gods, as well as Etrigan. Yeah, so this is a complete classic miniseries in hardcover for the first time. This is a this has been released in Deluxe edition before. Okay, so it's not, I suppose, the first time. In any case, let's actually unwrap this. So, Jim Starlin and Mike Mignola. So Jim Starlin was before he did this, he was mostly a Marvel guy, right? So known for cosmic stories. But I think he created like Adam Warlock, right? So here for DC, right? Appropriately enough, he's writing this Cosmic Odyssey story, which brings together the DC heroes and also the new gods, right? Very appropriate, I suppose, for him. Given that he's known for cosmic stories. Okay. Here's the jacket. Okay. And you can see it's got like embossed Cosmic Odyssey, right? Pretty cool. But other than that, it's pretty plain as well. So let's get into the book. Cosmic Odyssey Deluxe Edition. And it goes right into it, right? No introductions, nothing. Book 1, Discovery. So it's a 4 prestige format issue, so of about 48 pages each. So altogether it's about nearly 200 pages. So this is book 1, Discovery. Okay. So the premise of the story is that Darkseid, right? Darkseid is in search of the anti-life equation. Okay, and so he actually kind of found it, but so Metron went into this anti-life dimension, and anti-life actually got out, right? Split into 4 aspects, into 4 planets, right? And so that's why Darkseid has called together these heroes so that these 4 planets: Earth, Ran, Tanagar, and Zenshi. So he sent heroes, I think, in pairs, right? So that Superman and Orion, Tanagar, okay, Light Ray, Starfire, and Ran, Martian Manhunter and John Stewart. Is it John Stewart? Yeah, John Stewart, Green Lantern in Zenshi, and Batman and Forager in Earth. Okay. So that's the premise of the story. Etrigan also makes an appearance as well. This is book 2 now. Okay. Yeah, so essentially we track them, right? So Superman and Orion in Tanagar. Zenshi, we've got Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, and then Batman and Forager, Earth, and Light Ray and Starfire in Ranaga. Yeah. So so let's see, Tanaga, right? Superman and Orion, Tanaga. Alright, so we see a disaster happening in Zenshi, partly because of John Stewart's fault, right? So I think he's just filled with guilt and remorse, after what happened to Zenshi. Book 3. There's also a bit of a mystery, there's a mystery character will appear later on. Okay, but just wanna mention about the artwork. This is by Mignola. Before Hellboy, right? Because he's primarily known for Hellboy, but this is his pre-Hellboy superhero work. So I guess from a historical point of view, that makes it quite or I guess something that is of perhaps of great interest to people who like Mike Mignola's artwork. So here's the 4th issue now. Okay, comes down to Earth. Yeah, comes down to Earth. Batman, alright. But we do have, as I mentioned, there was a surprise character who makes an appearance, Dr. Fate, who manages to contain the anti-life aspect. And so saves the day. Okay. So, this is, as you can see, quite a, old school, bit of nostalgic factor to it, right? Lots of fun though, lots of fun. It's like kind of like a epic crisis kind of event story, but also standalone. Like you don't need to know like every single little thing about each character to follow the story. Like it's one and done. So that makes it pretty cool. You can pick it up, enjoy it, without having to have had a lot of knowledge about these characters. So this is the collectible poster art, which I suppose they've also used for the cover of this deluxe edition. Prep paperback 1992. Who's Who in the DC Universe. Cosmic Odyssey pinup. And that's it. So yeah, unfortunately no extras or bonuses or anything like that. Right, this is simply a collection of all 4 issues in deluxe format. But as I said, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I mean, it's been reprinted quite a number of times over the years, right? For good reason, right? Because it is, I guess, a classic in a way, even though I've never really heard of it before. But I suppose definitely worth checking out this blast from the past. Cosmic Odyssey, the Deluxe Edition. Hope you enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.